I just turned off the Great Central Road, heading north now along the Sandy Blight track, or road, if you want to call it. Fairly corrugated, sandy, but probably no worse than the Great Central Road was around here. This goes for about 300 k's, I think, up to Sandy Blight Junction, which is in the Northern Territory. So I'll drive for probably about another 3/4 of an hour to an hour, and then try and find a spot to camp for the night. This track requires a permit issued by local community. One of the conditions of the permit, which is pretty similar to most permits that are issued, is that you're not to go more than 30 metres off the track if you're camped, nor are you allowed to walk to any hill or rocky outcrop. As I understand, it's fairly culturally sensitive and many sacred sites, so I guess as somebody who is a visitor in this area, we must respect their wishes. Fairly sandy here. I'm still doing about 60 to 70 k. Fairly soft sand actually. Camel tracks there. Saw a huge mob of camels this morning on the Great Central Road. I don't know, probably 50 or 60 k east of Warburton. When I say huge mob, probably 12 or 15. I've seen a lot of camels over the last 3 or 4 or 5 days. Usually just in ones or twos. Been a bit of a difficult morning. I got a puncture. It's just one of those nuisance punctures in the front right, and I can't find the leak. It's just leaking slowly, so I ended up driving into Warracoona, in the hope that the person that looks after all that mechanical side of things, repairs and tyres, was there, but of course he wasn't. He was away for the weekend. We're always away for the weekend. I was hoping I might have been able to put the tyre in the bath and find the leak. No such luck, so I ended up putting one of the brand new spares on, which I had to get off the top of the roof rack, which is no mean feat for an old fella. And I carry 2 spares and 1 spare case. I've got tubes and plugs and mallet and tyre levers. I've got the lot. But there's an easy way and a hard way, and I guess I was trying to do it the easy way. I've also got a tyre under the back of the car, 2 up on the roof racks and 1 under the back. The one under the back appears to have a slow leak as well. I checked it before I came away, and it was okay. So I've got 2 tyres with slow leaks, but the ones on the car at the moment are fine, touch wood. It's amazing, you know, I came all the way from Cocklebiddy to Warburton up the Conisoo Highway over the worst tracks in the world, and I never got a puncture. As soon as I get out in the Great Central Road, there we go. That's life. That's four-wheel driving. turn off to Kintore. Just a two-wheel track. And that's the road into Chukula. However you say it. Well, about 250k of this to the Sandy Blight Junction. I don't know whether the track is this condition all the way, but certainly only a two-wheel track, and it's okay to drive on at the moment. Touch wood, I won't take anything for granted just yet. At this stage we're 63 kilometres from the Great Central Road, heading north up the Sandy Blight track. About 70 odd k up the Sandy Blight track from Great Central Road. I found a reasonable campsite amongst the spinifex here. Quite nice. The road's up over there about 50 metres. Road, did I say road? Track, two-wheel track. Very still, very quiet, lovely spot. Bit overcast. It mustn't rain, of course. We'll see. Northbound on Sandy Blight, very corrugated, very sandy, weeds in and out of the sand dunes and over some of them. We're now 180 odd k's north of the Great Central Road, and probably got about 150 k's to go to get to the Sandy Blight Junction with the Gary Highway. I've stuck my sand flag, the dune flag up, mainly because back 30 or 40k it was Spinifex's car high, weaving in and out of the dunes. You never know what's coming the other way and you can't see. As it was, I've met a Land Cruiser with 3 on board. We stopped and had a chat for a while. They were southbound. Road's pretty crook in places, very stony, very corrugated. But that's what we're out here for, I guess. And other times it's quite smooth. Probably averaging about 35 kilometres an hour. Here we go over a little dune, fairly soft sand. Bits of breeze, no problems. It's really a beautiful place, there's no doubt about it. I haven't seen this place when it's dry or in drought. I guess it must be pretty bare, but at the moment Spinifex is almost high in places. Masses of undergrowth. Often hard to find a campsite. Run here, we'll put in 4th gear. Doing about 40k, 41, 42 kilometres an hour. What's on the other side. Land Cruiser I met before heading southbound didn't have a UHF radio. I get on the radio on channel 10 every now and then and call up, but there's not a peep out. Here's a half decent dune. There's actually a detour around this one, but it's pretty straightforward. These are over, second gear, high range. This is actually the state border between Western Australia and Northern Territory. There's a Len Beadells plaque, although it is a replica. I don't know whether that's readable. $102 to Kintore. Onwards up the track we go. Just inside the Northern Territory border. There are a couple of permits required for this track. One from the Central Land Council in the Northern Territory and one for the Department of Indigenous Affairs for Western Australia. It's not a self-issuing permit, it has to go to the local communities for approval.